first window you're going to see when you launch AccuZIP6 will be the Open Create screen. The Open Create screen allows you to open a list that you've opened before in AccuZIP, or open a list that you've never opened in the AccuZIP6 program before. To open a list you've never opened before, choose the option called Open List for the first time, and then you'll click OK. That is going to bring you to the Open Setup window. In an Open Setup, you're going to click on the Open Folder button to select your file. Here I'll hit the Open Folder button, and I'm just going to go into my AccuZIP6 5.0 folder, into the demo folder for my demo file.csv. When you select your file that you'd like to open in AccuZIP for the first time, AccuZIP6 will determine what type of file it is. In this case, it determined that it was a CSV file. It displays the path of the file that you just opened. And at step 2, it automatically displays the DBF file that it's about to write to your hard drive. When you open a list in AccuZIP6, a list that isn't a DBF file, AccuZIP is going to take the records that are in your original list and copy them into a DBF file. It's going to automatically, by default, write that DBF file to the same directory as your original file. So when you work with your data in AccuZIP6, you're actually going to be working with a .dbf file that has the same name as your original file. You're not working with the original file itself. That's important because if you make a mistake with your DBF while you're working in AccuZIP6, if you accidentally delete all your records or change some things that you didn't intend to change, you always have your original file as a backup. Okay, so AccuZIP writes to the directory that of your database's origin, writes it to a .dbf file, and that's the file you work with in AccuZIP6. Now, at step 3 of the Open Setup window is the most important step of AccuZIP6, really, because if you don't assign field names correctly to your data, everything else is not going to work properly. Your CAS certification, you'll probably get 0 valid records, and therefore your pre-sort is either not going to work at all or it's going to give you terrible rates. So we have to get this correct. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to get this correct.